When NBC selected Chiefs and Packers for its Sunday Night Football matchup, the hope was that we would get to see Aaron Rodgers versus Patrick Mahomes. But with Mahomes on the sideline with that knee injury, it would be Matt Moore making his first start since Week 12 of 2017 when he was a member of the Miami Dolphins. First quarter, 3rd and 9 for the Packers. Chiefs taking the field there. Rodgers buys time, and somehow, some way, he finds Jake Kumro down the field, and that would set up an Aaron Jones touchdown. Packers with an early 7-0 lead, and they would extend it to 14, but Andy Reid has a few tricks up his sleeve. Moore finds Kelsey, makes a difficult grab. Chiefs cut it to one possession. Cool part about scoring is that you get to dance. Just a few minutes before the half, it's the young speedster McCole Hardman on an end around, 30 yards to the house, and that's for a score. It's a tie game. That's even without Patrick Mahomes. Chiefs are hanging in tough, tied in the 4th, but this is why they call him the bad man. Rodgers looking, and he just flips it up to Jamal Williams in the end zone. And I don't know how it happens, but Chiefs are battling tough. Moore hands it off to Damian Williams, and he sneaks it in. It is tied at 24. But here is the dagger. Rodgers to Aaron Jones, who gets a block, and he doesn't stop running, says, "See ya." And that's without the MVP, and it's not enough to take down the Pack. Game 5 of the World Series between the Astros and the Nationals. Nationals hope to turn to former Missouri Tiger Mad Max Scherzer to try and regain the lead, but he was scratched from the start due to neck spasms. Remember, this is the same guy who pitched with a busted nose and a black eye earlier this year. In the 2nd inning, Yordan Alvarez at the plate, and he goes Oppo Taco. Nationals with a 2-0 lead early. In the 4th inning, it's going to be Carlos Correa who cranks one into the bleachers. Game 5 would go to the Astros, and they're going to win this thing by a score of 7-1. The Blues were shut out in the Stanley Cup rematch against the Bruins on Saturday. Today, they traveled to Detroit to take on the struggling Red Wings. Detroit has lost its last 7 games. Tie game in the 3rd period, the Red Wings' Tyler Bertuzzi puts it in the back of the net off the faceoff to put Detroit in front 4-3. Blues would respond. Ryan O'Reilly gets the goalie out of position, loops around, finishes the play to tie the game at 4. To overtime we go. David Perron skates right in and beats Jonathan Bernier, and that is the game winner. Blues escape with a 5-4 victory. The Mizzou Soccer team on the road yesterday in College Station, taking on the 22-ranked Aggies at Ellis Field. Tie game through the first half, but Texas A&M superstar Allie Watt puts it in the back of the net, 2-1 Aggies. And it would be more from Watt. It is now 4-1, and this stunning strike makes it 5-1. That was Watt's 4th goal of the afternoon. She has haunted the Tigers for years. Mizzou would make a bid for a comeback. Julissa Cisneros scores on the penalty kick to make it 5-2, but Mizzou loses a high-scoring affair to the Aggies. 5-3 is your final. And then Mizzou Volleyball hosting Mississippi State. First set, Tigers set it up for Tiana Omazic. Nice spike makes it 19-16 Missouri. Then at set point, Kylie DeBerg jumps up for the block. Tigers take the first set 25-19. 25-25 in the second set. Dariana Hollingsworth-Santana slams it at the net. Tigers would take the second set, and they get the sweep. 3-0 over the Bulldogs. And that is sports.